She taught history. Unlike the traditional image of a grandmother, she was quite strict. But I'm also a pretty obedient child, and I didn't feel pushed by her anyway. Though being strict, my families are not like many of the traditional Chinese families, like who kind of want their child to be successful in a way. They basically support whatever I want to learn about. They didn't give a lot of pressure on me, and most of the pressure actually came from myself. However, I do admit that the idea of elitism do have an influence.
I talked to when we lived in Abilene, the last place we lived in Abilene at the apartment house. I didn't mention the fact that we...
The reading passage mentions culture shock, which is the discomfort experienced by travelers.
Welcome to practice exercises for the TOEFL 7th edition. On these audio CDs, you will hear the script for the listening exercises.
If my friend wanted to lose weight, I would recommend that he or she eat more frequently, but have smaller portions and do regular exercise. I have a family member that was successful in losing weight by drastically cutting back her calorie intake, but I saw the dangers of this firsthand.
俺自个公社的16名角儿，养活的小猪崽儿一个没得吃，小猪崽儿白蹄子儿一个劲儿直蹦气儿，小猪崽儿白蹄子儿一个劲儿直蹦气儿。
我最喜欢的人是蓝仙儿，因为她特别的可爱，而且她还是蓝色的。
在座的各位是不是都听不懂中文？
The reading passage mentions culture shock.
Today, this episode is not really an episode. It's just to have something up there in the feed.
Baby? Are you dead? Or you can pay me for your share of the partnership out of the profits that we make in the store. It was a great store.
Yeah. Where was it?
That became the C&B.
The C&B.
Yeah, Chuck and Bill.
Chuck.
Right, it is a paradox, and it's probably for me the most important paradox that I came to understand on my own healing journey. So the idea, what the book is about, me living in 40 years of silence as an adult survivor of childhood sexual abuse, and the focus is really on all the attempts that I made to either at some point hide the silence that didn't.
The students are able, they're capable, but all of us must work to find the ways to open their mind.
Our primary campaigns in Africa will be focused on 3 issues. 1, global climate change, because this is probably the most critical environmental challenge facing humanity. To that end, we will be working particularly in South Africa, which is a major coal exporting nation and a major CO2 emitter globally, and also as aspirations to build out nuclear power. They are ideally placed to utilize their natural resources such as solar energy, wind.
The reading passage mentions culture shock, which is the discomfort experienced by travelers.
Today, this episode is not really an episode. It's
学好声韵辨四声，阴阳赏却要分明，部位方法须找准，开齐合撮数口型，双唇。
I don't understand why half the world is still crying when the other half of the world is still crying too, man. And I can't get it together.
It came from a garage sale down the street. It stood about 4 feet tall,
and it was made out of plastic. A penguin it was, white and blue. Its tummy opened up to reveal 2 shelves inside. I think it was originally part of somebody's pretend kitchen set or something. I loved it. I guess I was about 7 or 8 when I got it. I remember the day I put it in my room. I sat there on my golden shag carpet and stared it down.
So my mom's name was Jean Derderian. She was half Sicilian and half Armenian. She grew up in Watertown, Massachusetts. She went to an all-girls prep school called Concord Academy.
Okay, so now.
I talked when we
I personally prefer to read real physical.
Welcome to practice exercises for the TOEFL 7th edition. On these audio CDs, you will hear this.
学好声韵辨四声，阴阳赏却要分明，部位方法须找准，开齐合撮数口型。学好声韵辨四声，阴阳。学好声韵辨四声。学好声韵。学好声韵辨。
I'm sorry about all of this. No, don't look so confused. I'm going to explain everything, but I just wanted to apologize.
是你们决定的。
哦，真的吗？
I don't understand why half
那
the
我们就演到
world
明天天亮。
Our primary campaigns in Africa will.
I have joined with me in the studio today Gahandi Nesta of the Bear.
这就是关于
然后它会是
这也是个
龙是有点
屋的对对对有 K 节
It came from a garage sale.
是有点 P 的一个。
It's still off.
，Today, this episode is not really an episode. It's just.
差不多最后来那个什么 sing。
如果你们想学，我下次
学好声韵辨四声，阴阳赏却要分明，部位方法须找准，开齐合撮数口型，双唇斑豹必百拨，抵舌当地斗点丁，舌根高狗躬耕固，舌面肌节较尖精，翘舌主张真志照，平舌滋责早再增。